Today on Dr. Phil, what would happen?
I think you're a know-it-all.
You're just running your mouth.
Yeah, I am.
If you put bullies
I told you.
and the victims of bullies
When she would hit me in my head, hit the locker.
all together in the same house.
I don't trust anyone in this house.
You've been a problem
Pump your brakes. I'm done.
since you got involved in this.
Get out of my face. I'm so done.
Pretty, young, and violent, standing up to mean girls.
Forget sugar and spice and everything nice when it comes to bullying. It's no longer just a boy's world. More and more girls are becoming the aggressors. A recent survey of 6th and 7th grade girls showed that almost 1 in 3 admitted to hitting someone as a form of bullying. And punches are also being thrown through cyberspace as girls use the internet to harass each other, as well as post videos of some of their physical fights. And it's time for this madness to stop. We decided to do something a little different. We came up with a plan to bring together girls who have been victimized by bullies and the bullies themselves. Yesterday, we introduced 7 teenage girls: Hannah, Katie, Lily, Caitlin, Nicole, Tempest, and another Hannah. When they arrived at the Dr. Phil house, we had several exercises in store for both the girls and their mothers. One rule I insisted on was absolutely no gossiping. Our goal was to see if these girls could leave as friends. My good friend, Dr. Charles Sophie, medical director for the Los Angeles County Department of Child and Family Services, met up with them to kick off the retreat. But before the retreat could even start, one of the girls, 15-year-old Katie, pulled off her microphone and screamed that she wanted to go home. This behavior is why her parents, Lisa and Tom, had brought her here. Yesterday, they told me they were scared of their own daughter because of her violent behavior.
Let go! You ruined my life!
Katie is mean,
Get the of me!
bossy, aggressive. This house is like a war zone.
Katie, stop!
There are 2 adults in the house, but you've abdicated control. She runs the home.
Right.
What is it you think has her in such a rage?
She wants something and we tell her no. She doesn't accept it.
Me.
If this is going to change, we got to get real about this, and we got to deal with what's actually going on. As the other 6 girls and their moms sat waiting to get started, Katie refused to participate, demanding to go home immediately.
I'm leaving.
We're not leaving, Katie.
I am.
You're not leaving.
Shut up.
You're not leaving. We need to get help, Katie. I'm not living the life that we've been living. It's not okay.
You can't take away my life.
I can do
what I
anything
have.
I want because I am the parent.
Take away my life, you know what? Your life is just gonna get that much
You
miserable.
are taking away your life by not doing this.
You are a psychopath. Well, you're taking away my life.
Nope.
I'm not allowed to with one friend because of you. You can't do that to your own daughter.
All you got to do is go through a couple of days of this special help they have for us. That's all we have to do.
How dare you tell me my whole life will be over if I don't do this? You're threatening me to stay here. Say that I won't even have my friends. I mean, I'm garbage treating. I won't have any of that if I do not come here. I can do it myself. I'm done.
I told you. Why don't you want to be here?
Mentally retarded.
Why don't you want the help? No, Katie, stop.
Let me call my friend.
I don't.
Just let me call my friend.
You know what? Stop it. That is enough. Now, see, this is what. Stop and let go. I said no, and that means no. God, stop it. Let go of my purse and Katie, don't let go. Now, please listen to me and stop. We're stuck with this kind of life. You don't do this. That's what we're stuck with.
I'm not doing it. I want to leave.
We're not leaving, Katie.
I'm leaving!
Hey, what's going on? When I first got to the house today, I walked into a total mess. I'm Dr. Sophie. Obviously, I had to deal with that crisis right away. What's going on? Why were you fighting with her? Listen, you're not here for you to get only better. It's for her, too. More for her. That's why I really, really want you to participate if you can, because she's got to learn how to be a parent. But I just want to talk. He's on his way, so we can talk, okay? Okay? Hey, how are you?
Can I leave?
You're staying because you got to help them learn how to be parents.
Can I please leave? I don't care about this. I want to leave. How long will that take?
Let's just go 1 inch at a time. I thought it was really important because Katie did not want to go into the meeting that if she felt some support, we'd get to what we needed to do. Okay. I definitely think it was a breakthrough moment for Katie and for her mom. Hey guys, how are you? I'm Dr. Sophie. If we could just go around, stand up, tell your bully story and why you're here and what you're struggling with. Miss T, go for it. That'll be your name.
The reason why I'm here is because I like to fight. My name is Tempest. I would consider myself a mean girl. It's the adrenaline rush. I have been in at least 20 physical fights. Trouble seems to find me. I've had the police called on me for fights 3 times.
Tempest will never stop fighting until she has the last word. I don't want to fight her because she doesn't back down. She will punch me. She will slap me.
My mom pretty much let me do whatever I want. She knows I date an older guy. She knows that I smoke weed.
You smoked weed and then you drove the car?
Yes, Mom. Yes.
Dumb, Tempest.
I'm not a bad kid, but I just do bad things. Honestly, I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't trust anyone in this house.
But are you open to learning to trust?
No.
The first person to give me a not so great vibe, I guess, would be Tempest. I figured she might be a bully.
Okay.
I was accused of bullying a girl to death. My name's Caitlin. Rebecca was one of my close friends, and we met the starting of 6th grade.
My daughter met another child who was really popular, and she wanted to be friends with her.
At first, me and Rebecca were both friends with this really popular girl. The popular girl was threatening me to not be Rebecca's friend. I decided that I didn't want to be friends with either of them because I didn't want all the drama.
A year later, we heard that Rebecca had jumped to her death.
The mother of 12-year-old Rebecca Sedgwick says bullying was the reason her daughter took her own life.
Deputies arresting a second classmate, 12-year-old Caitlin Roman, who investigators say admitted to bullying and intimidating her former friend.
I was blamed in the media for something that I didn't do. I was arrested and charged in Rebecca's death. They dropped the charges.
Katie is traumatized from it.
They say that I'm a monster. I should go die. Should have been me instead of Rebecca.
Thank you for having the strength to get up. Please.
I was a victim of being bullied. My name is Hannah. During my sophomore year, I became the target of vicious rumors. This girl was mad because I talked to the guy that she liked. I went to the lake with a girl who I thought was a friend of mine.
As soon as they got there, Hannah saw the bully. Her and her bully friends surrounded the truck, telling her to get out of the truck and fight.
She opened the opposite side truck door. She pulled me out of the truck by my hair and threw me on the ground, and she started hitting me. Everyone just stood there watching and videotaping it and laughing.
How did that betrayal feel?
It was really hard.
How did you deal with it?
Well, I didn't deal with it very well, so that's why I'm here.
Thank you for having the guts to stand up and say that. We're here to support you. Nicole?
I've been considered a bully. I'm Nicole.
Everyone thinks that I am a mean girl because I'm very popular on social media. Facebook, I have over 5,000 followers. Instagram, I have 11,000. When people post a picture, I feel the need to let you know how terrible you look. I've got into a lot of fights. I don't have a filter. I believe that's how you have to be, because you should want someone to tell you the truth instead of lying to you. I don't think I'm being mean. I think I'm just being honest. If you can't handle it, then it's not my problem.
So are you a mean girl?
No.
So you just put your stuff out there and it's always in a respectful way? If the rest of us would take it wrong or no?
Yeah. Nicole's very opinionated. She's very mouthy. I don't feel like I can hang out with Nicole because she's a little too mouthy.
Your turn.
I'm here because I got bullied. My name is Lily. A few months ago, I got bullied by a group of girls at my school. The girls' friends started calling me names in the hallways. Bitch, slut.
Lily started getting texts one morning from somebody inviting her to the bathroom to fight at lunch break.
My boyfriend and I were standing by the lockers when a girl came up and started yelling at us. All of her friends were gathered around videotaping. The girl went around my boyfriend and started hitting me 6 or 7 times in the head. When she hit me, my head would hit the locker. A few days after, everyone started posting the video on social media. People were saying really nasty stuff about me.
I really have to wonder if there isn't something the schools could have done before it gets to this point.
Why are you crying?
I said just hearing all of these.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? So tell us about you, because we're glad you're here.
Well, I'm Hannah. I was bullied by a group of girls at my school.
My daughter's become angry and anxious.
The main girl would try to embarrass me and humiliate me. It got so bad that I would have to go to the bathroom and stay there for lunch, and sometimes I would just cry. I was just really depressed.
It's extremely difficult to watch your child struggle.
I feel like I would have rather been beaten up than being emotionally distressed all the time.
Some of the girls were very prissy and stuck up.
Well, Katie, anything you want to share with the group?
I'm here because me and my parents, well, we fight a lot.
My name is Katie. My parents think I'm a mean girl. I'll slowly get to the point where I can't control myself anymore, where I just feel so angry.
Get the off me!
That I'll just do whatever because I can't really think straight.
I hate that my daughter abuses me.
You ruined my life!
I never used to be like this, but then, like, something happened.
My whole priority has been the show. That's all I got.
It's important to remember, don't be fooled by today. This is the honeymoon. Thank you, guys. Everybody came here, they're looking to be friends, but there's a lot of little snakies in the grass that are going to start popping out, so beware.
Coming up.
Get out of my face. God, I'm done.
I don't want to talk. I don't stand there. I don't want to. Hey, anyone did.
Thursday on Dr. Phil. Caught in a love triangle.
Do you feel guilt for cheating on your wife?
I don't consider it cheating.
For the first time, the two women meet.
You keep kicking him out. That's stupid.
Here you go. All yours.
Which one should he choose?
He wants me to decide.
I don't know what you think is so funny.
They're laughing because your narcissistic, self-serving bull is more than they can take.
That's Thursday. Pretty Young and Violent, a Dr. Phil special continues.
Now that everyone shared their bully story, it was time to see if these girls could trust one another. I instructed each girl to pick a partner and sit face-to-face, knee to knee. This exercise is called a dyad. It tests the girl's ability to really listen to one another without judgment. You can even try this at home. For complete instructions on how to do a dyad with your teen and for a detailed list of questions to ask, log on to drphil.com. The next exercise was supposed to be fun. The girls were told to split into teams of 2 and make a costume for each other out of duct tape and garbage bags. And then take a group Instagram picture. Sounded like a great idea until one of the girls spoiled it for everyone.
So what we're going to do is get in groups of 2.
Okay. I got you, girl. You know.
So now you got trash bags and duct tape.
Can I get the cheetah one? It's real cute.
Absolutely. You're going to make a costume for your partner. Go for it.
All right, we gotta make sure this looks better than everyone else's.
Are you good at ripping duct tape?
I can try.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna cut your hand off.
Okay. I really do feel like Lady Gaga.
All right, this isn't working. I'm about to get mad. This is stupid. God. I'm hot, man.
Girl, you better work on yours.
I'm just gonna make a skirt. Girl, I feel like I'm finna suck. I'm just like,
Time's up.
No!
So take some selfies. And then we're going to do a group photo.
I'm really getting irritated. I'm tired of being in a plastic bag. It's hot. This is irritating. It's hot.
Well, that's
Can we hurry up and take this picture, please? I'm really getting irritated with y'all. This is really how I feel. I'm done talking to y'all. Smile for this camera so we can all go home. They're smiling and thinking it's all funny.
I knew she was gonna storm off.
Get out of my face. All right, I'm so done.
Tempest's behavior is aggravating. I don't feel like she's taking it seriously like the rest of us girls are trying to.
What are you mad at? Y'all get the hell out of my face before I start cussing at y'all. I'm gonna punch a producer. I'm done with y'all. Excuse me. I don't want to talk. Y'all don't stand there. I don't want to.
When Tempest needs a moment, you need to give her her moment. She was hungry. She was done.
That was uncalled for. She wanted to punch a producer and give the camera the finger. Tempest's mom, Chanel, made an excuse for her daughter's behavior by saying she was hungry. No. Who is the parent here? Later in the show, I'm going to ask Chanel just that. So while Tempest was on the run and her mother was nowhere to be found, the rest of the girls went home for the night.
Can't even match the music. They can't even rap, they're just black producing. Now they wanna crack the new shit. They just wanna act that I'm bath the new kids. They can't even match the music. They can't even rap, they're just black producing. They just wanna crack the new shit. They just wanna act that I'm bath the new kids. Sorry big man, sorry big man. With your big life and your kick man. Sorry big man, sorry big man. With your big life and your whip man. Sorry big man.
The next morning, everyone gathered to find out what happened to Tempest.
I left it. Y'all irritating. That's what it is.
Well, how do you think we felt when you left? There's other people.
They don't care.
How do you know?
They're not worried about me leaving. They're
How do you
worried
know?
about...
Did you care she was gone? Did you worry about her? Did you wonder if she was going to come up dead?
Because I heard that she just kind of took off, and I heard that she was like walking the streets. And...
Did you honestly, really, genuinely care that I left?
Yeah, I really did.
I don't believe that.
So I think you need to figure out why you can't have people care for you.
No, you can't tell me what I need to do.
Well, you're not trusting us.
I don't trust none of you guys.
Why?
Because I'm not going to trust you guys. I don't know what you guys are going to do. You guys are not my friends.
Is that your daughter?
Yeah.
Does that happen often?
Yeah.
Are you afraid?
Afraid of her? No.
How do you handle it?
I ignore her.
Did I just hear what I think I heard? Tempest was yelling at Dr. Sophie, and how does her mother react? By ignoring her when she acts like this? Good plan, Mom. Maybe that's why Tempest has been in more than 20 fights. It all goes back to Chanel and how she is not the parent here. Let's see if Tempest was able to calm down or if she ran off yet again.
I'm not going to let you guys in and get that close to me. I don't give a f. I'm done talking about it.
Why do you assume we're going to hurt you?
Just pump your brakes. I'm done.
You're rude.
You know why?
Because I'm making you feel, and you don't want to feel.
I ain't got no feelings. Honestly, the only reason I'm getting mad...
You have no feelings?
I'm done with you. Don't talk to me. I'm done.
You have a lot of feelings.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. He likes to do this stupid
She got upset because I said, we care that you left. We were worried. She doesn't believe that.
Oh, okay.
Do you care?
Do I care?
Yeah.
Of course.
I see, I'm sitting here and I'm wondering, why are you not getting up to go get her?
Because I let her cool off. I don't chase Tempest.
You know, the other thing yesterday I saw that's very concerning to me, she's very flirtatious with men. What is that about?
You're asking me stuff I don't have answers to. That's why I'm here.
Is she interactive with guys in an inappropriate way?
I wouldn't know. I don't see her phone. I'm locked out of it. I'm not on her Facebook. She won't let me be on it.
What do you mean she won't let you? You're her mother. Who pays those bills?
I don't.
Who?
Her male friend pays her phone bill.
Her male friend.
How old is she?
47.
47?
Excuse me. Are you kidding?
No. Supposedly she's his babysitter.
That he pays for her phone?
Mm-hmm. And then she came home in a new car he bought for her to drive.
He bought her a car?
You know what else is going on.
I think there's more going on, but of course they both deny it.
How old is she?
She's 16.
Okay.
Oh my God. But they both
Get him
say
arrested.
there's nothing going on. She's his babysitter.
I understand what you're saying.
Right.
If you're a mother who has that gut feeling.
I do have that gut.
She's got
I
that
would call
feeling.
the police. I do have that gut.
You have to protect her.
How long has this been going on?
A couple months. I call him a Chimo. That's his name in my house, the Chimo.
What is it?
Child molester.
Cut down.
So then why would you let your daughter near him?
Well, she is very honest with me. But with this situation, I don't feel there's an honesty.
Can you not stop and say you are no longer going to be babysitting for that man?
Are you out of your mind?
Isn't that gross? I just kind of push everything under the rug.
We got to work as a team. You got to fix this. Some of her anger is coming because you are not confronting it, and she needs you to save her. Are you afraid to find out? Parent, it's not easy to know
I
that,
don't wanna
and
know.
then you got to deal with
Because
it.
it makes me sick to my stomach. Who
I know,
wants
but
to know that?
that's your child. No one can save her but you.
Well, really, I wasn't going to tell you guys this. He asked me if she could move in with him.
Oh my God, I would die.
And be his live-in nanny.
Does she know you call him child molester?
Oh, yeah.
So how do you think she feels as the woman who's supposed to protect her is calling some guy she works for a child molester? She's thinking, well, if you think he's a molester, why the hell are you letting me sit in there? That's what she's saying to herself. Do you really love me? She has to know you are not going to tolerate that.
I have 6 kids to deal with. I'm spread very thin. I have appointments. I also have multiple sclerosis. Stress is not good for MS. I don't want to have a relapse and be in the hospital because my daughter stressed me out.
It sounds like you're very selfish.
Me?
I don't want a relapse. I don't want to be in a hospital because of my kid. The message to the kid is, I'm your protector. You got to do what I say. It's the end of it. Do you not see the fact that she's not happy because she's not being parented?
She won't do it.
I know she's fighting you in parenting, but you have to win this battle.
Coming up.
You said somebody has to tell people they're ugly.
Yeah.
Am I ugly?
Do I have to answer that?
We now return to Pretty Young and Violent.
After Dr. Sophie's meeting with Chanel and the other moms, he gave me a call to come over right away. In my debrief with him, Dr. Sophie revealed that Chanel basically ignored her daughter, even though she believed the 16-year-old was having a relationship with a 47-year-old man. A man she referred to as a chimo, or child molester. I needed to get to the bottom of the situation, but first I wanted to check in with the teens. I let the moms watch from another room. Who thinks that they're in the role of being a bully? That if people characterized you, you would be a bully versus a victim of a bully? Would you be a mean girl?
Yeah.
How about you? Okay. You would be a mean girl? You said somebody has to tell people they're ugly.
Yeah.
How is that your job?
I mean, it's not, but I'm not going to lie to somebody.
How about me?
No, she didn't.
Am I ugly?
Do I have to answer that?
Yeah.
Don't lie.
Yeah.
What's ugly about me?
You're just older
Yeah.
and less attractive.
I'm bald.
Yeah, you're bald too.
I'm bald
That
and I'm
adds to
old.
it.
I got wrinkles like
Yeah,
around
all
my
of that.
eyes and stuff.
You know.
I don't think I'm ugly.
I think everyone is entitled to their own opinion.
Let's assume you're right. So you've now told me that. What do I do with that information?
Think about it, move on.
So you're not trying to help anybody. You're not trying to,
No,
you're
not
just running your mouth.
Yeah, I am.
Do you ever consider how it might make the other person feel?
I don't.
You're telling me that you never consider the impact of what you say?
No, I do not.
Is that because you're not very smart? Or
I'm very smart.
But if you were like really smart, then you would understand that everything has an impact. That everything you say, good or bad.
I know it does, but I think everyone says whatever they want to say.
I have this theory that people that do what you do are playing a game. And the game is get them before they get me. I don't care if you don't like me because I don't like you. You can't reject me because I reject you. And that way, you're always on the attack. You tell people things that are hurtful for a reason.
I really don't have a motive.
It's not true.
Everyone hurts everyone. People hurt me. People do things to me. I'm going to do it back.
What if they weren't going to get you at all? What if they were going to become a loyal friend and supporter that would have your back for the rest of your life? But you went zero to bitch on them like that, so you ran them off and missed a good friend.
I think that's where my observing
comes in handy.
Yeah, I watch people's actions. I watch what they say. I'll know if I like you or not.
Well, that just told me something really important about you, so that's helpful to me. I didn't realize how scared you were. Because you could hide it for a while because you kind of have a confident air and you're attractive and all, but I didn't realize how afraid you were. Because you don't have the guts to see if somebody would like you. You don't have the guts to see if somebody would accept you and befriend you and have your back.
I don't think I'm scared at all.
I think you're dead wrong about being mean to people and hurting people, but I try to find a way to convey that to you without hurting your feelings. Because I don't want to do to you what you do to other people. Do you think I've been disrespectful to you today?
No.
I've tried to tell you what I think without hurting your feelings. It's just one way of doing things.
Coming up.
You punch holes in walls, broken 4 doors, 2 mirrors, your grandmother's face, a sentimental cookie jar. You must be really miserable. What's so miserable?
Thursday on Dr. Phil. Caught in a love triangle.
Do you feel guilt for cheating on your wife?
I don't consider it cheating.
For the first time that 2 women meet.
You keep kicking him out. That's stupid.
There you go. All yours.
Which one should he choose?
He wants me to decide.
I don't know what you think is so funny.
They're laughing because your narcissistic, self-serving bull is more than they can take.
That's Thursday. Pretty Young and Violent. A Dr. Phil special continues.
How's your life working for you?
There's a lot of stuff going on at my house.
What?
Fighting and me being trapped at my house.
You say you're trapped at your house. Where would you like to be?
I would like to be able to do things that teenagers do, like go get my license and go get a job and have friends.
Why aren't you creating that for yourself?
My mom is scared that I'm gonna mess up because I messed up before.
How'd you mess up?
I was in the wrong crowd and doing wrong things.
I don't think your mom got the best parenting plan in the whole world, but I tell you what I do know is she loves you a lot. She went to a lot of trouble to create this experience for you and your family.
I agree.
We ask a lot of questions about you from her and from you, but I made a list. You punch holes in walls. You broken 4 doors, 2 mirrors, your grandmother's vase, a sentimental cookie jar, all types of dishes, cups, bowls, 2 phones, a TV remote, iPod speakers, countless jewelry, 2 watches, 3 houseplants, a lamp, wall, shelf, bar, stool, kitchen chair, armoire doors, picture frames, perfume bottles, electric toothbrush, ashtrays, and your mother's clothing.
I don't agree with a lot of that. I do agree with some of it that I have.
Half?
Not even half.
25%?
Yeah.
All right. Let's just deal with a quarter of it. That's miserable. Because you know what I think about when you're doing all of that is how you must feel inside. And if you're so in pain inside that you're just thrashing stuff, you must be really miserable. What's so miserable?
I'm just sad about, like, things that my parents have done and what I've done bad, and I don't feel like a good person. I feel like I've turned into a monster now.
Why did you start?
I was camping with my dad, and in front of my two friends, he pushed me on the bed, and he put his arms around my neck, and he was yelling in my face and, like, shaking me up and down. And then he never said sorry, and he told me that he'd do it again, you know. And then it happened before a lot of times after that with him, and then I would fight back, and, like, it just all got out of control because, like, I never used to be a physical person, and I feel so terrible because now I am.
Are there other times in your life, like when he's not protecting you and he should be because he's your parent, that you haven't been protected?
Yeah.
Because I think that is something you need to share.
Coming up.
I think you tried to tell people what they should and shouldn't do. I think you're a know-it-all.
You've been a problem since the minute you got involved in this, right?
See, that's what I mean by know-it-all.
Pretty Young and Violent, a Dr. Phil special continues.
Are there other times in your life that you haven't been protected?
Yeah.
Because I think that is something you need to share.
Is this something that happened to you? Someone did something to you?
Yeah.
And you were how old?
12 or 13 or something.
How did you feel?
Embarrassed. And I felt like I was just all alone.
And you've not talked with?
No.
Let me be the first to tell you, I am so very sorry that that happened to you.
Thanks.
I very much want to help you with that. Let me tell you, when something like that happens, it changes who you are.
Yeah, I felt like I lost all my innocence after that. I really didn't care what I did, you know?
What you're saying is exactly how people feel when they get in situations. And so it devalues you, the way you feel about yourself. That's just so not true. And you can't give those rotten bastards your power. You can't let them dictate how you feel about yourself. And I've been asking myself over and over why you're behaving the way you're behaving, because it's not who you are. And if your dad got mad and lost his temper, that's not okay, but he can do better. It's never too late. You've behaved in a really angry way. But see, I think anger's nothing more than just an outward manifestation of the real emotion that's behind it. I think anger is really just hurt, fear, or frustration. You fight the very people that love you the most. I don't want you to keep doing that. I really don't. What is it about girls wanting to fight all of a sudden? Are you a fighter?
Yeah.
Why?
It's entertaining.
It's entertaining.
Mm-hmm. The adrenaline rush.
What's your payoff for being Miss Badass?
I guess a reputation for people not to mess with me. When I moved to Arizona, I had to start over. Everybody messed with me. I'm the new girl in town. I had to gain something for respect. I'm not going to back down. That makes me look like a punk.
Well, don't you start a lot of that?
No, I don't.
You don't think you have a chip on your shoulder?
I am putting on a reputation so people don't mess with me.
So what irritates you?
Know-it-alls. How they think they know everything. How they think they know what's best for me all the time. I'm going to need to learn and make mistakes to better myself and learn from them.
You've been a problem since the minute you got involved in this, right?
You look so international. Girl, what's your name? I have to know. Ain't no one else in your lane. Let's fill this car with gas and go. No hesitation, I'm on it. If that's the way that you want it, that's cool with me, so let's ride. Let's go somewhere to that you lie.
See, that's what I mean by know-it-all.
Coming up.
Why are you so agitated?
Okay, Dr. Phil, okay.
Well, is that true or false?
You're really pissing me off.
We now return to Pretty Young and Violent.
See, that's what I mean by know-it-all. I have been the problem. You're doing this. You need to do that. That's what I mean by know-it-all. You have not known me since I was in diapers, so for you to think that you know what's best for me, I understand that's your opinion, but I honestly don't think you know what's best for me.
Let's play the what-if game.
Okay.
What if I know one thing that could dramatically change your life?
Then I would like to learn that one thing so it could dramatically change my life.
But you don't tolerate know-it-alls, and so if there's somebody that thinks they know something about you, you want to tune them out and shut them out, right?
I watch your show, and you tell people all the time, no, you're doing this, and you're doing that. So you need to do this, and you need to do that to better yourself. It's just like, do I have to do that to better myself, or can I do it this way to better myself? I think you try to tell people what they should and shouldn't do.
Yeah, that's why people come to talk to me.
I think you're a know-it-all.
You seem real,
Hard-headed?
No, just really insecure.
Insecure?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about by know-it-all. Thank you.
Do you think she's insecure?
Kind of do. I feel like she puts out a big
Front.
yeah,
To hide.
to not let you
The
get in.
insecurities.
You think I'm insecure?
Well, look what happened this morning.
Why? Because you pissed me off?
Right, because we
'Cause
tried
you
to
pissed
tell
me
you
off?
that we cared about you.
I don't need to trust anybody.
What did I tell you you needed?
That I need to, I guess, brighten up and not have an attitude. That's how I feel like you're talking, to be real.
I didn't say that.
You didn't say it, but that's the words that kind of came out your mouth.
No, it's not the words that came out my mouth. So, if somebody disagrees with you, they're a know-it-all.
No.
Because I said
That's not
you're
the
insecure. You go, oh, there you go.
See, look,
No.
yeah, I'm not insecure, though. I'm really not.
If you're not insecure, why do you bluster all the time?
Because people piss me off and they don't know when to shut up.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Well, is that true or false?
You're always right, so why not you be right this time?
Well, I am right this time.
Right. As of every other time, too, right?
Give me an example. What
Okay.
advice have I given you?
Okay.
He's doing a good job.
He is. He's not getting mad at her at all.
Point blank, I'm done. You can move on to the next person.
We go like this all the time, and I can't do it. I just don't choose to go head to head with her like he is. I don't do it.
Now let's move forward.
But see, the thing is, you don't tell me what to do. I could care less what you want or don't want.
Okay, and you can't tell me what to do.
Why are you so threatened by me saying you're insecure?
Because I'm not insecure for the last time.
If you weren't insecure, you wouldn't be so sensitive about being told you're insecure.
I'm really honestly gonna get up and stop talking to you.
Do whatever you want to do.
Because you're really pissing me off.
We now return to Pretty Young and Violent.
Why are you so threatened by me saying you're insecure?
I'm really honestly gonna get up and stop talking to you.
Do whatever you want to do.
Because you're really pissing me off. Can you guys tell me how I'm insecure, please? Am I insecure? Do I look insecure?
Well, from what you're saying, and like you're getting mad over him telling you you're insecure.
This is making me mad.
I'm telling her she's insecure, and it really bothers her because she's insecure.
Where is she going?
I called Tempest insecure, and she walked off for the third time since being here. That gave me some important information about what's going on with Tempest. Did her mom go after her this time? Did Tempest return, or was she gone for good?
Tomorrow on Dr. Phil.
I want to go! I want to go out!
They're young and troubled.
Is she having sex with a 47-year-old?
I hope not.
You're her mother.
Accused of bullying.
Please stop! Please get out!
Which moms are giving in?
I want to go home. My daughter's upset.
And which ones
You know this is the one thing I didn't want.
are taking a stand?
I told you I'll be good. Don't do it.
Standing up to mean girls. That's tomorrow.
For more information about what you saw today, including some additional exercises that you can do with your teenager regarding bullying, log on to drphil.com. We'll see you next time.
It's a little uncomfortable sitting in a room full of some of the girls who are or may not be bullies. I mean, obviously it makes me a little uncomfortable because of what I went through, and I try to avoid bullies and drama and stuff like that.
I think some of the girls think that I'm a know-it-all. I feel like they think that I talk too much, that I'm too opinionated, I say too much, maybe.
I feel like there are a couple of girls that I don't know if I trust because some of them have bullied other people. But I'm not sure how much they've changed since then or if they have at all.
I noticed some looks. It's probably because I'm pretty, but other than that, I don't know. I don't think they know what to think of me. I don't see what you could say bad about me. I look good.
Some of the girls' personalities did remind me of the girls that bullied me. I just don't trust what they're saying. I still want to leave. I feel like I can do this on my own. I don't need to be here. I probably will think about it tonight, but I doubt that I'm gonna come back tomorrow.